Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to be watching and reacting to the 10 best universities in the United Kingdom as of 2021. This is according to this video. It might shift around, and I was looking at ranks between different websites just to see kind of where everything placed. And throughout multiple websites, there were, it shuffled around a little bit. And as an American, we always think of if we try to name a university in the United Kingdom, people will say, Oxford or Cambridge. Other than that, it's not overly, I might be blanking on one, but it's not really common knowledge here. But those are the two big ones that we always think of. And I'm very curious to see where these two universities that us Americans always default to end up on this list. Also, as always, if you could add anything onto this, I've been wanting to find one of these videos for kind of a long time because the UK is really known for their top tier universities. Very, very excellent universities, top in the world, which is one of the many things that just kind of blows my mind. Because the UK isn't a huge place, when you look at the world stage, they have 60 something million people out of the world that's reaching, getting close to 8 billion people. And just like the technology and sciences and authors and artists and everything else, business people, businesses, innovations, universities are on this list for the United Kingdom, which is always impressive to me. Let me know if you've been to one of these universities. And once again, as an American, we always call it college. Where are you going to college? What college are you going to? We never really call it a university. Where are you going to university? So it's kind of one of those fun little differences of how we reference the same thing. Also, on that topic of that's kind of what we default to, the two, Oxford and Cambridge. What colleges do you, if you're, in Europe or pretty much anywhere out of the US, what colleges do you, or universities, do you kind of think of when you think of the United States? I know there's MIT, there's Stanford, there's Harvard. Those are some of the bigger ones that we know of, but I'm here. So you guys might reference other ones when you think of the United States and universities here. And here we go. I'm excited. Look, I even have a nice shirt on for this. Got to be prepared.
10 best universities in the United Kingdom. Looking for where to study? Then join us in the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom is made up of Scotland, England, Wales, and North Ireland, which is an island nation in northwestern Europe, and England is the birthplace of Shakespeare. The UK is an influential center for finance and culture and also holds the historic counties of England. The UK is richly blessed, and this blessing is evident in that it gives you the opportunity to choose from varieties of universities to study in which each and every university is known for its spectacular nature, or for its founded in 1595 and University College, Bristol, which had been in existence since 1876. Bristol consistently ranks in the world's top 100 and UK top 10 universities in league tables that draw on information about both research and teaching excellence.
I think the video just skipped there, but I think that's kind of how they cut it on accident, so it wasn't on your end. I think it was on their end because I'm only 50 seconds in. There's no way it skipped. So Bristol, is that something?
In this university, students can choose from more than 500 courses at all levels from the foundation to PhD. The university has a good academic reputation, although it came 9th position in the ranking. Apply now to study in Bristol and stand a chance to get a quality education and a bright future. 8. London School of Economic and Political Science, LSE.
LSE, yeah, these acronyms always get me because I need to look them up. But I have a little story to this one, how I knew about this one, even though I didn't mention it earlier, because I don't think people really know about this specific college here in the US.
The London School of Economics is a public research university located in London, England, and a member institution of the Federal University of London. The LSE is located in Westminster, central London, near the boundary between Covent Garden and Holborn. The area is historically known as Clare Market. The LSE has more than 11,000 students, just under 70% of whom come from outside the UK, and 3,300 staff. It had an income of £415.1 million in 2019-2020, of which £31.8 million was from research grants. 155 nationalities are represented amongst the LSE student body, and the school has the second highest percentage of international students, 70% of all world universities. Despite its name, the school is organized into 25 academic departments and institutes which conduct teaching and research across a range of pure and applied social sciences.
All right.
7.
I mean, it's probably so big for, international students because, it's the School of Economics. So this is perfect what I was going to say in my little story of when I was in Greece. I forget the port that we stopped at, but when I was in Greece, we did this wine tour, wine and olive oil tour. And the gentleman that gave us the tour also owned this winery. I have the bottle over there. I should grab it. It looked like our tour guide kind of just rolled out of bed right before, remembered he had a tour to give, and he was kind of unshaven by probably about a week or two and kind of ruffled, just threw a shirt on and everything, and came out and just giving us this tour. And at the time, I just started college, and my brother was currently in college, university at the time as well. We were both kind of eyeing, I mean, he was going the finance path and I was going, I don't know. I was looking at probably at the time, like film. And he mentioned how he went to the School of Economics, the London School of Economics, and we just hit it off. We were chatting about it. I kind of got more engaged in just kind of like his background and his experience at the school and even in the UK. Because this was before I even went to England specifically. I've been to Ireland and Scotland at this time, but he's kind of told us this whole story, and you could just see how much he kind of loved it and now loves running his own winery in Greece. So it was a very good experience, and it perfectly references this school. And international student, of course, from Greece, would be a dream to go there.
King's College London, KCL. This university is based in the heart of London, and it's a founding college and member institution of the Federal University of London. This university is made of 9 faculties, institutions. Some of these faculties include arts and humanities, law, business, social and science, and public policy, and mathematical sciences. To get admission into this university, it's very difficult because of its procedures, which include having possession of a first-class mark throughout the academic career before your application can be accepted. This university is indeed a place.
A first-class mark? Did I hear that correctly? I don't really even know what they're referencing here, so if someone could let me know what that means.
King's University has a distinguished reputation in humanities, law, and science, including a wide range of health areas such as psychiatry, medicine, nursing, and dentistry, and a social science which includes international affairs. 6. The University of Manchester. This university in Manchester, England, was formed in 2004 by the merger of the University of Manchester Institute of Science and Technology and the Victoria University of Manchester, and part of the prestigious Russell Group of Universities, is also the largest university in UK. This university is for learning and studying, and not to forget is recognized for its high-quality research and academic achievements over the enjoyable graduates, as many too are employed to the United Kingdom. Want to study in Manchester? The Intro Manchester Center offers a range of excellent facilities for learning and studying, and not forgetting that the university is located in the center of the city, so grabbing something to eat isn't a problem. So what are you still waiting for? Study with us and get the best of everything. The main campus is south of Manchester City Centre on Oxford Road. The university owns and operates major cultural assets such as the Manchester Museum, Whitworth Art Gallery, John Rylands Library, and Jodrell Bank Observatory, a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
All right. A conglomeration of multiple universities kind of came together, if that's what if I heard that correctly.
The University of Edinburgh. The University of Edinburgh, founded in 1582, is the 6th oldest university in the United Kingdom, and the University of Edinburgh is considered one of the best in the UK. However, it has one of the lowest entry requirements compared to other top universities. There was a consensus that it's a university that's easy to get into but significantly harder to graduate. You should have an undergraduate degree from a recognized.
I kind of like that idea. It could be easy to get in, so it gives everyone like a legitimate chance, but it's really difficult and rigorous program. So I find that legitimate. But I was laughing earlier because it was built, in 15, I forget what she said exactly, but 15 something, hundreds and hundreds of years old. And it cracks me up because just, I look at a building here in the US, anyone does, and they'll be like, ooh, that thing's 80 years old or 100 years old, and it's like mind blowing. Like that building is old. So, especially here on the West Coast.
University or college with a minimum 3.25 GPA. It offers so many programs, so check the exact academic entry requirements. This university is free for students from Scotland or the Republic of Ireland. Despite it being free for some students in Scotland, it's the most expensive university. 4. UCL or University College London. University College London, officially known as UCL since 2005, is a public research.
Did they just show Venice? I mean, maybe they have something in Venice?
University College London.
That's totally Venice. Maybe they're just showing random clips of... They might have a program there. Great place to travel, that's for sure.
Officially known as UCL since 2005, is a public research university located in London, United Kingdom. This university is a public research university and is famous for its multiple awards. It offers 400-plus degree programs, has 29 Nobel laureates, has over 300 clubs and societies. It ranks as the 5th best university in the world. UCL is one of the world's leading multidisciplinary universities with more than 11,000 staff and 39,000 students from 150 different countries, and it's welcomes students from all over the region and is the first university to accept women on equal terms with men. The expertise of UCL world-leading academics is applied in the ongoing development of degree programmers, broadly grouped in the faculties of arts and humanities, brain sciences, built environment, engineering sciences, laws, life sciences, mathematical and physical sciences, medical sciences, population health sciences, social and historical sciences, as well as the Institute of Education. It's no doubt that ULC is a place to study, so don't miss this opportunity to study here. 3. Imperial College London. This college grew out of Prince Albert's vision of an area for culture. This college is a science-based institution based in the center of the capital and has a population of 1,500 and about 800 or more staff, which focus on 4 areas, which are engineering, medicine, and science museum.
This seems like a very specialized school, 800 staff, and those things that they're, engineering and everything that they're focusing on is very, I consider harder degrees, and you need to like really be dedicated to do those things. So it seems like a much more specialized school, maybe like an MIT here or something like that.
Imperial's most notable landmark is the Queen's Tower, which is a reminder of the Imperial institution built to mark Queen Victoria's gold age. The most vital thing in Imperial College is that if you have high marks and a decent rest of your application, you can be relatively assured admission. This university has a high range of discipline, and our doors are open for everyone, so don't be left behind. Come study with us, because we make learning at Imperial University divine.
So they mentioned Prince Albert. So was it his idea, and they're kind of taking that idea and kind of they made this university out of it, or was it kind of he started this and it's still here today? Because I knew he was all about innovation, huge in innovation and wealth of knowledge. He loved learning everything, at least what I've heard and seen and researched. That'd be amazing. Love that guy. Love the duo.
2. The University of Cambridge. The university is located at the center of Cambridge City, 50 miles north of London. It is a research institute like all other universities in the UK, and it educates students from all corners of the globe and consists of plenty of buildings which are divided into 31 autonomous colleges. Admission into this college is made directly to the individual college rather than the overall university. There are 6 academic school departments: arts and humanities, biological science, clinic medicine, humanities and social science, physical science, and technology, which are spread across the university and close to about 150 faculties and other institutions. This university was founded in 1209, and history makes it the 4th oldest in the world.
Only the 4th? What the heck?
Cambridge is widely acknowledged as a vibrant place to study for students, good discipline, and an academic level. There are close to 100 libraries, 9 world-renowned arts, scientific, and cultural museums, such as Kettle's Yard and the Fitzwilliam Museum.
And that's one thing too, that, universities here are just pretty, I don't know, modern architecture or boring architecture a lot of times. Whereas over there, I mean, they're such old school, hundreds of years old. I love the architecture of them. I would love to step in a university like this, or even if you went to a university like this, just to be surrounded by the history of it and who went there. They look amazing. Like, look up our colleges. They're just kind of our universities. They're just, yeah, they're all right. They're kind of cool, but they're not like that.
1. Oxford
Or that. They're not like this. I wish.
University. Oxford is the oldest university, and it is located in and around the medieval city center of Oxford, and its founding date remains unknown to date.
Wow.
Oxford does not have a main campus. Its building and faculties have been scattered around, and it should be known that it is a serf-governing institution usually applied directly. There are 4 academic divisions within Oxford University, which are humanities, mathematical, physical and life science, medical science, and social medicine. The university's particular strength is in science and has been ranked 1 in the world for medicine. Here, the student can choose to spend time studying or engaged in many activities available. There is a strong music life, clubs, and societies spanning all genres from jazz.
Didn't they show that clip in the previous college as well? University, I keep saying that. I'm too used to it.
Through to classical and folks also, Oxford is ranked for spot, and it takes part all year in boat races and top rowers. Oxford is the best in UK and has been the top university in the world.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I agree with that. I don't know the universities there too well at all. What did you think of this list? Do you agree with it? There's some, I'm curious to see if you agree with this list. As I thought, Oxford and Cambridge would be at the top, and I was really hoping they would, because that's all most Americans can think of when they think of universities in the United Kingdom. But those universities and more, like they were saying before, always rank in the top, 10 universities in the world, which I think is always an incredible feat. I'd love to hear your stories about this, if you've been there, if you went to school there, if someone you know, or if you've traveled there just to visit, anything like that, because the history there, I would just love to roam around the campus and just kind of take it all in. You could probably spend days at all of these places and the museums that they have, but let me know. So thank you for watching. Thanks for joining, and we'll do more like this if I could, find more similar in a way. So until next time, thanks for joining, and have a great rest of your day.